Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're jumping right into some source material a listener sent over. And our mission is, well, it's pretty simple, really. We want to pull out the essential knowledge you need about cholesterol testing, and we're focusing on this really specific guide for residents in Ashford, Kent.
That's right. And this one is interesting. It's the cholesterol blood test in Ashford. Essential guide.
From Blood Test UK, right?
Exactly, from Blood Test UK. And it's just a perfect example of how, super localized information can really empower people to manage their own heart health.
Okay, so let's boil this right down. I mean, let's make it third grade simple. What even is cholesterol, and what is the big immediate benefit of getting this test done according to that Blood Test UK guide?
Okay, so cholesterol is this waxy substance, and your body actually needs it to build healthy cells.
So it's not all bad then?
Not at all. Think of it as essential building material. The problem really starts when you have too much of the wrong kind. And the test splits it out into good cholesterol, which is HDL, and bad cholesterol, LDL.
Right.
But the big benefit is this. If you catch high levels of that bad LDL early, you can actually prevent plaque from building up in your arteries.
Yeah.
And that buildup is the thing that directly causes, a stroke or a heart attack.
That good versus bad distinction feels so key. And this is where the proactive part kicks in, right? The test is basically an early warning system.
Precisely.
Once you or your doctor see that full risk profile, you have real actionable data. You can change course, whether it's just, small tweaks to diet and exercise, or starting medication before it becomes a real crisis.
We can see just how well this works from the specific examples in the source material. These are people in Ashford.
Oh, yeah.
Take the 55-year-old man they mentioned. He had a really strong family history of heart disease. In just 6 months, he managed to lower his bad LDL cholesterol from 5.5 down to 3.2 millimoles per liter.
Wait, hold on. 5.5 to 3.2? That's a massive drop. It's almost cutting his risk in half just through lifestyle changes?
Exactly. That number really shows you the power of just knowing what's going on inside. And the Blood Test UK guide also brings up a 48-year-old woman, again in Ashford. She got her high cholesterol down simply by starting a consistent exercise routine and switching to a Mediterranean diet.
So these stories just show that getting tested gives you the knowledge you need to make these manageable changes.
That's it. Knowledge is what fuels the change.
Okay, so with all these benefits, who exactly should be getting tested? And how often? I mean, according to the guide, is this just for people who are already ill?
No, not at all. The guide is pretty clear on this. It's strongly recommended for all adults over 40. Our levels just tend to rise as we get older.
Okay, so a baseline for everyone over 40.
Right. But it needs to be much more frequent, often every year, if you have other risk factors. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, or a family history of early heart disease.
And there's one really critical thing you have to do before the test. If you skip it, your results could be completely off.
Oh, this is absolutely vital. You usually need to fast to get the most accurate picture.
What does that mean exactly?
It just means you only drink water for about 9 to 12 hours before the blood test. It's a small thing, but it ensures the test is measuring your body's true baseline, not, the bacon sandwich you just had for breakfast.
So let's wrap this up. What does this all mean for you listening right now? I think our deep dive into this local guide for Ashford confirms that regular cholesterol testing is one of the most powerful proactive tools you have for your heart health.
It really is. It just removes all the guesswork from prevention.
Yeah, and it gives you that specific data you need to make immediate positive changes.
Which leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? If testing is recommended every 4 to 6 years for healthy adults, and more often for those at higher risk, it brings up a very simple question.
And what's that?
What's your number? And what is the simplest, most fundamental step you could take, maybe even today, to gain that critical self-knowledge about your own heart risk profile?